sorry husband, if you're watching this, I love your height. Dating relationships is, I mean, have fun evaluating red flags, because you see the small things that can irritate you. You married this person as they are. My intentional mind is no longer looking for that. Change is not guaranteed. There's other areas of things that you can change, and I hope by me speaking I was able to like give you a few tips.
Alright guys, so we had a technical hitch, so we had to cut it and start again from here. So my next question is about marriage. Okay, so I want to find out, to me, I know that marriage is a very important rite of passage in almost everybody's life. So getting married, what is that lesson that you have learned?
Okay, first, I don't think marriage is a rite of passage, because when you say it's a rite of passage, it means that those who do not get married, then their life is maybe not complete, or they didn't go through the rite of passage thing. I believe that we should all be complete. Everyone should be complete with or without marriage. But I kind of get what you're meaning, that it is a place that we get to, and you have the option to choose whether you will get married, whether you take the journey of marriage or not. But in terms of so one lesson in marriage that I would say has to be healed of your past issues, because if you're not healed of your past issues and you come into marriage, you come with them. So apart from that, I would basically just say work on yourself when you're not married, because that version of who you are, if it's at an 80, that's what you're going to bring on the table. But if you bring a 100, like someone who has been working on themselves, on their career, knowing who they are as an individual and stuff like this, it just makes the whole process easier after you get married. Yeah.
Okay, so if I've really learned anything from what you're saying, is that before you get married, you have to let go of some things and also take some things upon yourself, because you are going to, be spending your life with somebody maybe from a different world altogether.
Yes. So it's a very interesting statement when we keep saying I got married to this person, but we don't necessarily, even by the time you're saying, will you marry me, you say yes. I feel like even on myself, I had not understood 100%. I'm not sure somebody has, because I don't even feel like up to this minute I fully have understood what it means to marry, because I keep getting new factors that need to be married every day. Like, it's from the basic thing as how my routines, to what I eat, my culture, the way I talk, the tones, the speed. It's just so many different things, and that marrying process sometimes comes with some scratches, sometimes it's smooth, so it depends. It's a very the marrying process is an interesting journey that I am currently loving, and yeah, I hope everyone is able to prepare themselves before they get into that process of getting married, and to those that are on that journey, that they embrace it with the sweetness and the joy that it also comes with.
Wow, interesting. So how has marriage transformed you in terms of confidence and the things you do in your travels and all that?
Okay, marriage made me not stable. It made me, I can give you an example. So when I would meet people, I was never sure, okay, are they interested in me, are they not interested in me, what are the intention, would this end up into anything, like somewhere behind my mind you would have this. But when I got married, this ended. And I don't want to speak from a place of ignorance and appear like, after you get married, you never admire people and stuff like this. The point that I'm saying is my intentional mind is no longer looking for that. There was some form of stability when it comes to looking, if there's something like looking for your soulmate. So I feel I can now put my energy and my focus into now more things. And more things, I mean, into being the right wife to my husband, being the right person that I am for my family, like putting effort, necessarily for my growth. It has also narrowed down to me thinking so much. So I look at marriage as a purpose. And let me even share this on this channel. I wear 2 rings, and these 2 rings that I wear is like my purpose representation. So this is my wedding ring, and it's because after I got married, then it means it introduced me to a new purpose in my life. And my purpose, I believe my purpose, like my marriage life, my career, and all those things, they are all intertwined together, just different like segments. But my 2 major forms of purpose is to family is big on that when it comes to my purpose, and therefore it entails what I know I have a role to play when it comes to like my husband and what he was created to do here on earth. If we add kids and stuff like this, like all that, I have a role to play. Then on this other side, I have my Africa, which I do believe that one of my other purpose is to inspire people to show people on how we can make it here in Africa, whether you live outside Africa, whether you're still here. And just one of the way that I'm doing it is by traveling sometimes solo, traveling within different countries, rising beyond some of the challenges that we could be having, just to be able to open our minds to believe in ourselves more, to open our minds to unite more, to educate each other on that same line. So I'm just basically saying marriage fully came to intertwine what I was created for, if there's something like that. So it fully just made me settle in those ways, and I felt more secure.
Yeah, talking about inspiration, I was really inspired through one of your videos to actually visit Ethiopia. You showing me Addis Ababa, and your love for that place is out of this world. Okay, so I would like to ask, how do you combine traveling with being a wife, playing both roles at the same time?
Just like anybody else that has a work that they report to work, for me traveling is what is my work. And currently, I'd say it's a work in progress. And because I get this question several times, my husband too is in a space where he travels as well. So he's also in the travel industry, and I'm also in the travel industry. So that helps us to be able to figure out how we can be together, like when we are not traveling, or how we can travel together and stuff like this. If there were no visa restrictions, I would definitely not be traveling alone currently. And I don't even want to say I'm traveling alone, because I believe at any point, when depending on his schedule, we should be able to meet up in any other place. And I guess that also the fact that we both have our own businesses, we are able to adjust our plans accordingly. But someone was discussing about there's nothing like work-life balance or work-marriage balance. It is normally about priority based on the scenario. So there is work-life flow, like work-life make them marry each other. So like at this specific time, what is requiring me more? It is my work, like it's making money and stuff like this. But then a time will come, we have our own time frame as a family that we cannot pass beyond this time, because then our priority at that point will be our family. So I would say that's how we try to balance between traveling and husband family.
Yeah, learning a lot from you right now.
Thank you.
Hoping to get married in the future.
Oh,
like you.
The best. You'll get married for sure. You'll get married for sure. But one thing I keep telling people, and I love to say it as a joke, listen, if you're in the dating relationship season, I mean have fun. And when I mean have fun, I'm not saying go sin. I don't mean go sin. I mean have fun in the taking as many CVs, evaluating, finding out if you have red flags. Open your eyes and just be more alert, because you see the small things that can irritate you, or that will irritate you while you're in a relationship. Imagine somehow you might be saying yes to those things when you get married, because there's something that I've been learning. It's called acceptance, and every couple has to undergo this thing, because there's no human who is perfect. So there's a place of acceptance when you're getting married. Acceptance could mean, let me give you an example. My husband is taller than me, and So if I have a problem with people that are tall, and I've gotten married to this guy that's tall, I have to come to a point of accepting, you know what, he's never gonna cut his knees. Sorry, husband, if you're watching this, I love your height. You will never, like, I have to accept that this is what is going on in his life and this is how he is. There's other areas of things that you can change, but then you also have to know change is not guaranteed, because you married this person as they are. So don't go there expecting, you know what, like Damaris, she has a habit of maybe doing this or not doing this. Let's say, for example, I don't like eating breakfast. There's no way, maybe I will change one day, but you can't go into marriage hoping on the change. There's a place of. So the thing that I find interesting with relationships is you can have fun. If you don't like this person that don't like breakfast, you can change it. If you don't like, you can move. You know, like the option of you, it's more like you're looking for someone. So in that way, I feel the possibilities of that being more. And I know already someone is there being like, oh, you be speaking like this, like people are queuing and stuff like this. No. But you put yourself out there and just work on yourself. And finally, I also believe in manifestation, and I also manifested my husband. So I wish you all the best, and I hope by me speaking I was able to like give you a few tips, you and others that are looking to get married.
Yeah, sure. I keep learning. So talking about things that can be changed about a person in marriage, there's this popular counselor in Ghana here called Counselor Luchot.
Okay.
He has a popular saying that whatever, like the cause of divorce, is already shown in the stage of relationships. So if you know that this is something you cannot stand at all, it irritates you to that level, just know that you cannot change it when you get married. So if you can't accept it, just cut it off at the initial stages. So yeah, I concur to whatever you say, and I'm so happy to have you on my channel.
Thank you too.
So finally, I want you to, if you have any motivations for my viewers, and also anybody planning to visit Ghana, what advice would you have to give to that person?
I would say come to Ghana. Let me tell you one thing. I recently was telling some people that I've been to several African countries, and I'm a female black African solo traveler. Well, now I am married, but I still do travel here and there. The thing that I'm saying is, after being into several places, I can say Ghana is among currently my top 3 countries that I would say you can visit as your first country as a solo traveler, especially for the female and the black people. And I'm emphasizing on those because those are the highest form of places, unfortunately, that are seen to be like vulnerable, if you would say. Like in some other countries that I've visited, I'm asked, oh, where's your husband? Or even people look at you and stare at you more like that. Other places I have like language barrier. And the reason I'm saying Ghana is for me in that top 3 is because Ghana is, first of all, it's safe. It's one of the peaceful countries in Africa. Number 2, they speak English. So if you speak English, you don't have a language barrier. Number 3, people are very friendly and hospitable, and you will experience that welcome into a new environment because you'll be familiarizing yourself with experiencing a whole new place. And so therefore I do recommend Ghana. The temperatures and the weather is good. It's nice. I love it. My experience here has been good, and I'm grateful. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
You are welcome. And motivation for the people that are watching would be always create time for that which ignites your soul. Because for me, when I think about that which ignites my soul, if your soul is not ignited, then you're not able to do even the other things that you need to do in your life. So if it means watching her, it's time to watch her. If it means you watching the sunrise or sunset, anything, it could be as little as it can be, but it's more on fill your cup. Yeah, that is it from me, and come check me out. My name is Queen Desta on YouTube. I create travel content as I show you our beautiful continent and anywhere I get to visit, I will definitely share with you. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
So you guys, make sure to visit Queen Desta's channel and watch all her beautiful videos.
Thank
Her
you.
voice will soothe your heart.
Oh, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.